the best of the Kenyan names to threaten the Ethiopian dominance. What kind of race is about to unfold? So how do they go about trying to run the sting out of the legs of someone who can run the 1,500 meters in 3:50.07? Genzebe Dibaba, lightning quick this year. She's in the form of her life, and now she's got the global outdoor title. She can relax into her running. And Steve Ovett, as we've seen in the marathon and on the track, Onishi and Suzuki, the two Japanese athletes, at the front, setting the pace. 72 seconds that lap, so it's around about 15-minute pace. And that's the reason why a group of 5 have become detached at the back. The Japanese setting the tone, but look who's right behind them, Genzebe Dibaba, and following her, Almaz Ayana, the two fastest in the world this year, and then 3 Kenyans in a row. So the early rhythm of this race being established by the Japanese, but Dibaba is tracking every move.
She's doing everything that she has to do, really, Dibaba. And it's going to be one of those races, I think, where it's going to be a cat and mouse between her and Ayana, who's in 4th place, over the last 4 laps or so. I think they're quite happy, both of those, I think, to let the Japanese athletes just take it now through at a respectable pace. Not slow, but a respectable pace. Suzuki just moving ahead of her compatriot there, Onishi. Kibuwa, well, she's been the best of the Kenyans so far, just moving through onto the shoulder of Ayana. Behind her, though, Susan Kuken is leading the European challenge, some, 30 metres back from this group in front.
2 different races going on here. Another 72-second lap, very consistent pacing. Viola Kibiwott just moving up onto the shoulder of one of her compatriots. 4th in Moscow, 6th in London. She's a double World Junior Cross-Country champion. Almaz Ayana has hit the front. She's the fastest woman in the world this year, and she's in the lead with her compatriot, the gold medalist from the 1500, Genzebe Dibaba, on her shoulder, and Mercy Chirono leading the chasers. And this is more like it. This is a great race. She knows she's going to have to push the sting out of Genzebe Dibaba's finish, and she's really going for it here. This is a brave bid for gold.
Yeah, 68-second lap. The 2 Japanese who'd set the pace way back now, they went through 2K in 6:06.26, and then 2 Ethiopians went ahead.
Yeah, here we go. This is it. Ayana now, she's got to do this. She's got to take it on, and she's got to take the sting out of Dibaba just behind. As you said, Chirono there, just behind Chirono. Cheptai, the other Kenyan, and 3rd in the Kenyans chasing is Kibiwott. But this is the sort of pace you need to take the sting out of the likes of someone like Dibaba, who can run that amazing 3:50 for 1,500 metres. That's the sort of qualifying time that men run in state and national championships. So you can imagine what she's got to do to take that sort of speed out of her legs. And Ayana at the moment, I should say, is doing a good job. She might have to pick it up even more, though, over the next few laps.
Ayana leads then. And Steve, this is the kind of race you said she would need to run. 67.6 there, if she was to stand a chance of dominating her compatriot. Great effort from Mercy Chirono. Viola Kibiwott's the other Kenyan trying to go with this pace. Teferi, the World Cross Country silver medalist, the other Ethiopian, she's in 4th, and Kibiwott needs to come past her and does so to try and close the gap on the lead 3 if she's to stand a chance of finishing on the podium. This is fast.
Yeah, it's fast. Ayana got annoyed when she raced Dibaba in the Monaco Grand Prix, where she did most of the pacemaking, and Dibaba went past her. She didn't like that at all. She thought that Dibaba should have shared some of the pacemaking, but what she's doing now is exactly that. She's taking her out again, and they're starting to drift now. Chirono is losing ground. These 2 are having a battle royal in front. Ayana stretching her legs out in front, trying best she can to run the sting out of Dibaba, but Dibaba always looks so menacing just behind.
Well, and this pace is devastating for the rest of the field. Mercy Chirono in 3rd place is world class, and she is just going backwards. She's now been caught by, so it's Chirono, Teferi, moving past on the outside as we're watching the women in to Ferry, first and second, and Viola Kibiwa also going past her compatriot. So the battle on at the moment for the bronze, and a separate battle in a separate level of class for the gold medal. Ayana still leading, but look, when she glances up at the screen, the nightmare is still a reality because Genzebe Dibaba's...
This is Ayana at her best. She can really pile it on, and she had to do it now. She had to do it with about 3 laps to go and keep the work going. Dibaba looks across. She knows maybe she's had it, but if Ayana starts...
Still there.
But she's pushing on. Look at this. She's actually going even faster, and this is a break.
Is the fastest of the two on paper, and Dibaba now has to hang on. Can Ayana sustain a fantastic victory and a shock victory in this pace and pull off what would